Clu Clu Land. You ever play this, Victoria?
No, I've never even heard of this game. But I'm not from really the 8-bit stuff.
It's I guess it's like kind of a classic. It's definitely one of the earlier ones, but not one of the better ones.
It's like Bubble Bobble meets Bomberman.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Absolutely. You see, what catches my attention first of all about this game is what they're shooting out of their mouths. That they're not playing yet, but we're gonna.
It's like radar.
You know how to change this information?
Yeah.
Go ahead and change that to Clu Clu. It's from Galaga. Am I right? Am I wrong? I mean, it looks exactly like the things that the invaders shoot down in Galaga.
Is it? It's not CLUE.
CLU space CLU. Yeah, you got it. No, it's
I'm a grammar. I'm
That's
grammar and not.
Get a clue. Are those slider portals? Yeah, they are, boy. We got to get the soul singer to come in here. The slider portal. So it's like.
Who's playing?
It is being played by Mohawk Mike, and Abe Bisson. And just Abe, I think just Abe. And Zelda Rupees. Yeah, you're right, Smoothie.
Zelda, yeah.
Rupees. So there's only like 8 levels in this game. They're random. It's kind of like a puzzle game. You have to go through the go through the pegs to uncover where the rupees start spinning, and ultimately the rupees form a like picture of something. So when you start to kind of figure out what the picture is, you kind of know where you need to go to uncover more.
So it's like It's like a really.
What are you gonna say? Connect 4?
Not Connect 4. No, it's like a really indirect form of Connect the Dots.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see in the demo here, like right now. This
is the weirdest version of Pac-Man yet.
Is it before Zelda? I don't know offhand. We got music.
Stewie asked, what kind of bit person are you at Laythrough? I was not actually allowed to have video games when I was growing up. My first video game system was an N64 when I was in high school. So I guess that's where I started. I work at GameStop, so I'm all in the new consoles and all that stuff, like, and whatnot. Oops.
So,
what am I, a cat? I put my
bowing out of this one. We got Rich.
Oh, we got Rich?
Rich in blue.
Rich!
And Abe in black. Taking over.
Who is red?
Abe is red.
Abe is red and Rich is green.
Alright, so I'm going to see who's really carrying the show here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Abe.
But why did the world hate you as a child? No, my parents always used to... It's a smelly face. My parents always used to kind of be of the opinion that I was going to have carpal tunnel by the time I was 15 if I played video games. But they used to get us, like, stuff on the computer. I played the hell out of Jazz Jackrabbit and Duke Nukem. Yay!
First level down.
Stuff like that. But yeah, my cousin actually had a Nintendo and an NES, and we used to play the hell out of whatever games she had at the time.
Now, were you just hanging out because they had the Nintendo, or?
No, we would go over there on vacation. She lived in Michigan.
Okay.
So I got to play that like once or twice a year.
Because I mean, before.
Yes, back when Duke wasn't 3D and didn't suck.
But before I had my Nintendo, there was definitely kids in the neighborhood who I was friends with only so I could go over their house and play Nintendo. And it's like one kid had double dribble. That was a hell of a game, but that was all he had. So after we played the hell out of it, I didn't really go hang out with him anymore. I felt bad about that later on.
Oh, man. Well, once you understood what exactly that meant, because when you were a kid, you were like, it doesn't matter, just they have the game, we're going to go over and play with them. Like, you don't realize that that's like using somebody.
Yeah, I did.
Didn't understand. That was like, our cousins were the ones, yay! That's an interesting face.
Yeah, that's a weird one. This game just loves, like, extra arrows and dots and everything.
Yeah, there's, like, a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't seem to have explained.
Arrows surrounding every number. Looks like Lolo in red and green instead of blue. Where's Lolo? I know we got Lolo up here. That's Lolo on screen, is it not? I mean, it's just a little round thing with an eye.
It is Lolo.
We got a top-down view. But
I don't think there's... Oh, those do have arms, so you just can't see them from up here.
weird.
Spooey says, anyone else meet that guy in school that owned a Genesis and suddenly you saw them as a mortal enemy?
But I had a friend who had a Genesis, and like the first time I saw it, I was like, I don't understand this. It's not Nintendo. This is so foreign to me. What's going on? I wasn't hip to the awesome ways of Sega yet.
I have to say that one of the things that's amusing me the most about this game is what happens when they hit a wall and they go.
Yeah, right. Squish into it, bounce right off. God, if only real life was like that.
Lolo and Lala are in Kirby's Dream Land. There's actually, I found something actually in the Wii that I didn't know had come out. Was they came out with like a collection of all the old Kirby games on the Wii.
Yeah.
And you can play it with the GameCube controller. I'm like, I want that.
Yeah, absolutely. I have it. I haven't played it. It went on sale at Best Buy, like towards the end of the run there, for like $7. It was an amazing sale. As soon as people on the internet found out, every Best Buy was sold out like in 2 days.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a really good one.
And I don't know if I...
What are they doing?
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
They were just kissing back and forth. Little lovers on the screen. Abe doing quite well. I saw because
so they're scored based on how many of the rupees.
And I have no idea if score means anything, honestly.
I am so amused by what happens when they hit something. They're like.
So the whirlpool, the whirlpool, they can avoid getting sucked in if. Like, if you hold left on the controller, you'll go around the peg to your left, you know, continuously.
Yeah.
And you have to hold it down to not get sucked into the whirlpool vortex thing.
Yeah.
You paid $40 for that.
Abe finishes it off.
Well done, Abe. Abe carrying the team, no surprise, really. Rich, down a man to Abe's 3. Rich has 2. Damn, Abe scores. Oh, no, it's not that much farther than
Yeah, no,
just
not
a
too
couple
much.
thousand. Yeah, they did, that's really nice that they released that for Kirby for his anniversary. They obviously did Mario right by his anniversary, Zelda anniversary stuff. Metroid? Nothing. Not shit. Oh, we're gonna put Super Metroid on the Virtual Console for a discount. That's it. Wow. Thanks, Nintendo.
Yippee-doo.
Music reminds you of Ice Climber show. Good call. I'm not sure if this was one of the Black Label games that came out or not.
Oh, and Rich gets the game over.
A game over for Rich. Rich.
So how do you actually die? Is it falling into that?
Yeah, that
the whirlpool
vortex, that'll kill you. Touching the.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, you're right, Spooey. No DK anniversary, but I mean, you know, Donkey Kong started out. Mario, he wasn't like it.
He popped. It's like a balloon.
I can almost understand it. I don't know. Yeah, Nintendo makes weird decisions. Abe, pressing on.
It is the year of Luigi because they've got the Luigi brothers.
What level is that?
Came out, and then the Dream Team, Luigi's the Mansion games, the Haunted Mansion one. There was another one of the Bros games.
Yeah, decent, you're right. And I'm glad for that. Talking about the Prime Trilogy that did get released for Metroid. That came out on the Wii, amazing. I got it launch day. I still have my copy, slip cover and all. I even got the receipt. I'm really happy with that. We're lucky we got that. That's true. They just got to level 5, I guess. So we'll see if they can get all the way through 8.
Are there only 8 stages?
Yeah, there's only 8 stages in this game. But Abe was explaining it to me. I think there's more than 8 like levels that it generates. So you know, you may see different ones, different playthroughs. Is that right, Spooey? They had the Metroid trilogy for a long time? Huh. Yeah, it's just one of those things where... barely any Kmart's, yeah.
Yeah, there's
right,
none here either.
Not many.
I didn't know they still existed, actually.
Yeah.
I thought they went out of business.
I don't know.
Or that may have just been like... I mean, I guess they closed a whole bunch of them, but I guess the one that went out of business was mostly the one that's up by us, so... Nice.
The year of Luigi.
Yep. That's pretty much what it is.
The voice actor, or not the voice actor, the actor on the Super Mario Brothers show way back in the day. The guy who played Luigi died today, I think.
Aw.
Yeah. A big year for Luigi.
Yeah.
Crossing many boundaries. Yeah, you're right, Spooey. When I would go into Kmart, I would just do it to go see what games had that green sticker on them. What games had that clearance reduced price stickers on them.
Yeah.
See, what is that last counting down? Oh, that's the coins they have yet to find. Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
The rupees, rather.
Oh, what? It turned pink.
Yeah, it's like if you hit like a time thing or something. It's so, if enemies coming after you, you're going to be in bad shape.
Mwah.
I can't tell what it's going to be. A bow tie? A bow tie.
Bow tie.
A butterfly. I don't know.
I'm going to say bow tie, because I like Doctor Who. So.
There you go. Died 12-3 yesterday. Oh, got you, Night Soldier. Thank you. Yeah. Danny Wells. I only knew it because someone had brought it up on the NES board on GameFAQs. Where is it? Where? There's two.
What about,
gotta be, yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, there or on the other side.
Right in the middle. You get the bow tie in the center. Except you gotta go by the friggin'...
Oh, that's how you kill the guys. You squish
you have to
squish
them against the
wall.
wall.
Alright. Come on, boys, get in there.
There we go, there's the first one.
Rich taking out that one.
Oh, time ran out.
Alright. One more. Come on, guys. There you go.
I'm not sure if it's good or bad that being Luigi was what he was most known for.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Luigi is kind of, as far as characters go, he's still around, which is the thing. It's not like a role that you play and then the movie's over and then it goes away. Like, Luigi is still around.
Yeah.
Is that an apple?
Yeah, I don't know
Yum,
what that
yum,
is.
yum. Yeah, I guess it could be worse if your best known movie was the Super Mario Brothers movie. Oh God.
I don't think anyone in the Super Mario Brothers movie is known for being in Super Mario. Like Bob Hoskins had other roles. Obviously, John Leguizamo had other roles. Dennis Hopper had other roles. Who else was in that? Just really, those are the three.
I don't.
Mario, Luigi, and Bowser.
I go to oh, is that their arm coming out to grab onto the pole?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like what the no, I go to conventions because I'm a super nerd. But we did a panel called Video Games to the Big Screen. And we were talking about all the different movie adaptations that have been there over the years and all the different.
Were you on the panel?
Yeah, I was part of the panel group.
Tell me this.
Yes.
Like, if you had to rate video game movies, what would be your quality? What would be like the top 3 for you?
Personally, I think.
I don't know anything about. I'm not gonna say I don't know anything. But coming from just the question popped into mind, I haven't been on a panel or anything. I'm gonna say in my top 3, I'd have to say the original Tron will probably be up there.
Yeah.
Was that a video game first or a movie first?
I honestly don't know.
I don't know either, so we'll leave that on.
Okay, yeah. Can somebody tell us whether Tron was a movie or a video game first?
I think it was a movie first.
Movie, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so.
Because I would have put that up there.
That made it, yeah.
Obviously, like, I don't know, it'd be hard. You could say the whole Resident Evil series, or you could just say one movie. I mean, if we could say the series as a whole, I would put that in there.
Yeah, that was one of the ones where it was only, I think it was only really loosely based on the games. They didn't try and, like, completely ape the games. They were like, okay, we'll take this and we'll make it into a movie, as opposed to, let's go through every scene that you played in the...
Right, right.
For me, I don't know about top 3. My top one is probably the Prince of Persia movie, because even though I had some serious gripes with it, it was a step in the right direction. Like, Jake Gyllenhaal was the prince. Now, the female lead in that really sucked, because Farrah was awesome, but I thought that Jake Gyllenhaal actually seemed like the prince. They put a decent budget on it. They did the parkour thing. They taught their actors how to ride. They actually put some effort into it. It's not like you all just buying up a whole bunch of stuff and making movies for $10 in Germany or something.
Do you have any issues with the fact that they did the so-called whitewashing of the main character, where they hire a white guy, put skin toner on, like a person? Does that bother? I mean, I don't know.
It doesn't. I can't say it bothers me too much. It was like, as long as he can act, as long as he can play the role, I didn't really bother, because, I mean, the prince wasn't overtly, Persian in the game. In the game, he was played by Yuri Lowenthal. So, I mean...
Prince of Persia.
Yes, I know. But, I mean, for me, as long as he can act and as long as the script is good, I'm not,
Yeah. Some people will, blame that on the studios, but the studio's going to do whatever it takes to make money. And if the audiences require a white face or a big name before they'll see it, then I think some of the onus, some of the burden lies on the audience itself.
Yes,
but
at the same time, you have people where they go the opposite direction, where you have Avatar, where they tried the Last Airbender movie, where they cast all these different ethnic people, but none of them could act. I think I'd rather have the good acting as opposed to making sure everyone's skin color is the right color.
True.
So I'm like...
So you didn't want to see, what's that comedian's name, Aziz Ansari or whatever, as a Prince of Persia?
I mean, if he can do a serious role, because everything I've seen him in has been hilarious.
Yeah.
I've never,
Yeah, the Tomb Raider movies, Night Shoulder, very good.
Joel mentioned the Hitman movies. I haven't actually seen those, but I've never played the game, so I don't know.
Scott Pilgrim. No, that's a comic book movie than a video game, right?
That was kind of...
As much video games as they put into it. I guess we couldn't.
It was, I liked, the manga was good. I thought, and I really I did like the movie. It wasn't really based off of, a game, though. It was kind of just it was like a fan of video games wrote some weird, bizarre fan fiction type thing. It was what that was.
It's a heart, guys. I just want to make sure they can finish this up.
Oh, and they completed it together. Did you see that? They went in, anyway.
Yes!
The first Mortal Kombat.
Absolutely, Zach, you're right. The first Mortal Kombat. I remember when I was in the theater, I went to go see, and it was my local Rinky-Dink theater. The tickets they print out aren't even real tickets. They're just those little raffle colored tickets.
Yeah.
And they were showing 4 movies. One of them was Mortal Kombat, and I was I don't know, young, 16 or whatever. I go up. I was like, oh, 1 please. He's like, which movie are you going to see? I was like, do I have to tell you? I said that to him.
What is the only movie we're seeing right now?
The other one was a romantic comedy and some adult drama.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not a mind reader. I said, Mortal Kombat. And it was awesome. Damn, that was a good movie.
A friend of mine was talking about her experience with the Street Fighter movie.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, she had been playing them, obsessively, and she begged her parents to go, and she was, maybe 12 or 13 at the time when they went to see it, and, they took her to see it and stuff, and when she left, she actually was like, I'm so sorry I made you suffer that.
Yeah, she should be sorry. Oh, Night Shoulder. On this one, I gotta disagree with you.
Doom?
Max Payne? No, Doom did have some okay parts, but he said Max Payne was decent. That's Night Shoulder. I'm making sure if people watch this later, they know you said that, because I gotta disagree with you. It was at the end of Max Payne, this big hulking villain they built up for the whole movie, in the big battle, gets taken out by one single handgun round to the chest. And it's sudden, it happened, he lifts the axe over his head, he's like, whoa! And you hear boom, and the little dots here, and he goes, oh. You don't even see the video game. It's off screen. It was the most anticlimactic thing ever. I was like, what just happened? Was that the boss battle of the movie?
Does anyone remember the Double Dragon movie last night? I think we touched on that one in the panel, but that wasn't one of the ones they made me sit down and watch.
Double Dragon? I don't remember Double Dragon.
I don't.
And I have not seen The Legend of Chun-Li.
Yeah, I haven't seen The Legend of Chun-Li either. Okay, wait. Alright, so I have a bit of trivia for you. There was apparently, I think it was Japanese, there was a company that decided they wanted to make a Street Fighter movie, but they did not have the rights to the Street Fighter movie. Okay. So they created a movie called Time Cops. I'm not even joking. You need to look this crap up. It is hilarious. There's it's about one of the characters like, there's this judge that's about to convict, I think, M. Bison, and so instead of, like, going back in time, like, they go back in time to go after the judge, like, as he's a teenager.
So, it stars Jean-Claude Van Damme, right?
No, it's Japanese, so it's all, like, they didn't even dub it as far as I know. And so, it was so bad it was hilarious. The judge, they give him some, like, super special magic and stuff, and he turns into Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Like, he looks like Goku. And then his mother turns into Chun-Li, and then another female in the thing turns into another Chun-Li. And then at one point, Vega takes this high school girl on a date by taking her into the gaming console of Super Mario. And it's like this really dumb cardboard box thing where they're like, oh my god, we're in Mario! It is ridiculous.
I have to see this, like, ASAP.
It's called Time Cops. It's a Japanese film. If there is a US version, that's not the one. It's actually based on a comic series. Watch a Jackie Chan movie of City Hunter. There's a Peach Street Fighter thing you must watch.
Not look good. I think they're on level 4 or 5.
Oh, they were talking about the Van Damme Time Cop? No. I found it funny that Jean-Claude Van Damme played, who did he play in the Street Fighter movie, dang it? Jackie Chan is the cutest Chun-Li. I bet. Yes, he played Guile. And it was like the All-American, isn't he like the All-American dude? I've never been into the Street Fighter. I've never been, like, huge fighter game person. His comments after the movie were far better than the movie itself.
Okay, what am I
If you're gonna cast somebody as the All-American boy, Jean-Claude Van Damme may not be the best choice.
Okay, wait a second, what?
The Street Fighter, we're talking about video game movies. And in Street Fighter, Jean-Claude Van Damme played Guile, so.
Yeah.
Sounds like that Time Cop that has as much to do with Street Fighter series as Street Fighter 2010, kinda. It's hilarious. If you can find it, oh my god. Oh, and they defeat M. Bison. They defeat M. Bison by blowing a hole through his chest and shoving a bomb into it. I'm not even kidding, it's like a missile. They're like, chunk, and then he explodes. The muscles from Brussels is not a good representative for an American dude. I have no idea what that is. I was more referring to, I don't know, the accent. It's a little weird, but the Tekken movie.
What about Dead or Alive movie?
The Dead or...
So we're talking bad movies here, might as well do the Dead or Alive. We need to have these patterns ready.
Was this the one that died on last time? Still working? Hello? Oh, you leaving? What, man? Kitty awesome.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay, just to let you know, the reason that we switched was because Jeff is right now trying to beat the last level of Variety Fighter, and it is quite amusing. So I had to let Wyatt in on the action. Oh, they want a HUD now. And I don't think the HUD. I have a feeling that even if they beat level 5, we're still going to be here a while.
Well, what are we waiting for in Castlevania? Is it just because we wanted to end the night with Castlevania, and so they're putting it off a little bit?
No, well, technically that's what we want to do, but the card that's used to play everything cannot play Castlevania 3.
Oh.
So, Daniel is heading back to his place to get Castlevania 3.
Oh, so they need 2 copies of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought Jesse was going to look for a copy.
I guess he doesn't have a copy around here.
Spooey says you need to build your strength after Killer Tomatoes.
Yeah. I don't need to build my strength. As Rich gets more visibly upset by not being able to do it.
So, what is the benefit of the radar they're sending out?
It stuns the enemies.
Oh, I see.
And Better Safe than Sorry is their motto right now.
Famiclones? What's a famiclone? Sav says I think most of the famiclones can.
No, he's talking about the cartridge that plays it.
Oh. I'm ignorant, I'm sorry. I use the Latria. Or you mean him.
I'm sorry I didn't put on makeup for this. I just naturally look beautiful.
I never put on makeup, dude. I don't have the patience for that crap.
See, how many... Who's in the channel now? Low Spectre, Chicho, Deep 17, Mauricio, Sad 280, Spooey, and so on. People, we can do this.
Rich keeps falling down the whirlpools there. This is another one of those games where I don't think I would get too far in this game because I'd spend all my time just running into things because that loop thing is hilarious.
Yeah. The other thing is that you have a time limit on each level, so that would also hurt trying to beat these levels.
Spooey says, oddly enough, I should great to play Castlevania 3. Fine. We know which girl will be back next week.
That brings the viewers, people.
I think all girls do not have the patience for makeup. Ja. I have no idea what that means. I think all girls do not have patience for makeup. I don't know anything about makeup. I've had a couple people attempt to teach me, but I just don't care. I don't care enough to try.
Well, it's also interesting how all those what not to wear shows on TLC or stuff like that are always all women that don't use makeup, and now they use makeup, they're like, oh my goodness, I'm so much better now.
It's like, oh my goodness, my life is complete now that I have a whole bunch of crap on my face. Thank you. All girls do not have the patience for makeup, but most guys have the patience for makeup. The English language.
Well, at least we got to level 6 now.
I think that's the one they keep getting to, though.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I've never had TMI channel right now.
Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that masterful. Boing, 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 boing. Oop, there we go. Everyone is a rupee.
Yeah, they could have blatantly ripped.
Once again, the English language.
Yeah, stole that from Legend of Zelda. I meant to say.
It's kind of a general
big giant
shape. Kind of a general shape. So I mean, although it does kind of look like it looks like a rupee. Never mind. I was gonna say it's kind of a general shape, so you know, saying it looks like a rupee is like, but no, it does look like a rupee.
Looks like he's doing
Well, I think he's done this one a few times. It's mouse.
Okay, now
So how are we going to tie this back to 8-bit games?
You guys are supposed to get back to your Nintendo, which is your only.
Yeah. Let's steer this back towards the video game.
Yes. See, Clu Clu, man, is a good reason.
So Clu Clu.
Clu Clu.
So Clu Clu. Bananas. There's some bananas over there.
Now we're back to sex again.
Are we? What? Man.
Nah, it's a guy's thing. Finds the gunner at all times.
Resisto says, does this game have an ending? I am led to believe that it has 8 levels.
I am led to believe that there is no ending to this.
There is no ending? Why was saying something additional? I had a chance to buy the Zelda Wii U a month ago for $240. Didn't do it. I don't really understand. I mean, yes, it has a pretty little Zelda graphic printed on the controller, but honestly, I don't play my Wii enough to make it, like, worth getting another console, and I've already played Wind Waker. So...
Also the logo.
These dirty, filthy 8-bit games cursing my mind with super depraved topics, said Spooey. Oh, God, Clu Clu. Corrupting children all over the place.
Need to go back over there, yes, no.
They keep catching him on the corners, man.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it, people. We have plenty of time.
Does this not have the, the enter a code and go to a certain level?
I'll check.
So it seems like everybody from the tabletop gaming night that's normally here, seems like they've all gone walkabout, so...
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Everybody guessed, I guess all the tabletop fun has been had.
No, they, I think, Katie said they went to go walk around.
Stop! It's trying to burn my...
Spooey believes in you! Oh, sister says, I bought Wind Waker on GameCube on release day and it's still sealed. I think I need to do better about keeping up with playing my games. Wind Waker is a long game, though. I mean, the PC version? What?
There's a PC version of Wind Waker?
You mean a ROM, or how would it be sealed? I'm confused, Spooey.
I don't see if there's any real code.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've played Wind Waker already. I don't need to play it again just because it might look slightly shinier. And like I said, the Wii is barely worth its investment, so... Oh, player's choice, not... What is he saying?
What?
PC, he says player's choice.
Oh,
not like...
choice.
I was thinking computer! Like what?
It's like Final Fantasy did that with some of their games. I wouldn't think that would...
I'd be shocked if I found Zelda on Steam, man. Look, it's a bunny or a bear or something. Some kind of weird with a weird mouth thing.
I like Rich's attitude.
What about the Super Mario attempted to play that? Who are you talking to? Knight. Boing, boing, boing. Aww. I opened my GameCube Twilight Princess and never got around to playing it. I have my Twilight Princess on GameCube and I like it that way. I don't like the Wiimote waggling thing, so yeah, not interested. So I love my GameCube version, and I thought I lost it for a while, and I was like, God, it's expensive to replace.
Yeah.
The cheapest one I could find was online for like $30.
Really?
I'm like, an old GameCube game, man, because no one wants to play it on the Wii.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to play it with the Wii waggling. That's lame. So yeah, I imagine. Night Soldier was asking, what about the Super Mario attempted to play that? Yeah, I have it. I have Super Mario Brothers 3 on from the marketplace on Nintendo. Yeah, it was the last Nintendo release for GameCube. It was like the last big one before the Wii took over, because it was like on and it was even on both consoles. So I have Super Mario Brothers downloaded from the Virtual Console.
Yeah.
So I mean I have that, but I mean something you pick up every once in a while and play. It's not like, you know, Assassin's Creed where I waste half of my life running around collecting all the freaking flags. All the flags and all the assassins missions and getting all my little assassins up to the highest level and rebuilding all of freaking Rome.
Wondering what you're doing with your life.
Yeah. What about the latest Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U? I don't have a Wii U, so I haven't played it. But I mean, it's the same, as far as I can tell, it's the same Mario, you know, formula. It's just kind of, it's a 2D side-scrolling thing, just everyone's rendered in 3D.
Yeah.
I mean, the formula that works and stuff, I just can't really see spending $40 to $50 on another version of it. The only thing is that the new one, you can dress as a cat instead of a raccoon.
Oh. Ooh, dress up as a cat.
Yeah, I pulled out my SNES and hooked it up last week. I played through 8 games in about 8 hours. I missed days where you could pick up a game and just play the damn thing to completion in one shot. I guess the only thing is that these days games are so expensive that if you can play it in one day, it seems like a waste of $60.
Yeah.
Although I guess that depends on the relative amount of fun that you had with it. Like Portal, if you got good at it, you could blow through it in a day. But Portal was worth it, and it wasn't a $60 game.
No, it was actually part of.
It was part of the Half-Life 2-pack.
The orange box.
Yeah. So
I actually bought the orange box just for Portal.
Oh yeah. I'm not a huge first-person shooter person, but God, Portal was amazing. I remember that $80 game on the NES. I'm so used to seeing sales and other digital sales. I haven't paid top dollar for a game in years. The last game that I paid top dollar for on Steam was Age of Empires, because I love that game and I needed it, so I bought it for $40. But it had the expansions and I play it all the time, so you know. Yeah, that's true.
We're the last one.
Even these days. Is this the last one?
No, this is last, but he only has like 30 seconds.
Oh, he does.
30 game seconds.
Nope, dead. N64 games were $79.99 MSRP when they came out, which is why I owned a PS1. I have a couple PS1 games that I played on my, well, when I had it, I played it on the PS3. I don't have a PS3 anymore, but I love the Tales series, so I finally found the old Tales games on the PS1. They're freaking expensive.
Tales games?
Tales. It's basically Final Fantasy, except it's got anime-style graphics and non-turn-based combat, which I like. I don't want to wait my turn to kill somebody. I'm going to do it when I want to. I own a PS2, I own a PS2, I will own the PS3. Yeah, I have a 360 now, but I'm planning on getting the PS4, because I want Uncharted and Infamous, but I should sell my Tales of Symphonia on GameCube. That game, that was what got me into like, heavier, longer games, man. I love that game. Aww, game over. It's always this level. I think those bouncy things just kind of mess with them. Oh, wow. Yours is still sealed? Nice. I own all the Tales games that were released in the U.S. and 2 that weren't. So.
On controller 2, hold down right A and B.
What, you got rid of your PS3? There's still Tales coming.
The main title
I
screen.
know, well, no, it belonged to my ex. So he took it when he moved out, so.
Yeah.
I do have the Game Boy Advance, not the Game Boy Advance.
It did not work.
Wait. What Game Boy Advance version? Spooey. We thought about leaving. Yeah, you can get a PS3 pretty cheap now that the PS4 is out. Yeah. Oh, Tales of Fantasia? Yeah, I have the Game Boy Advance one.
Stop sounding like you played more video games than I have.
Huh?
Stop sounding like you played more video games than I have.
I haven't played... Dude, the 8-bit library is like 5 times the number of video games that have come out for any other system, man. All other systems combined is ridiculous. Do not buy Xbox One. People own it to play... What? Play what?
Wait.
Kinect?
Oh, that Killer Instinct.
Oh, Killer Instinct.
Yeah. It's like, Killer Instinct is not a good enough reason to buy a console in the slightest.
No. Well, I know that people were looking forward to Rise, Son of Rome, and Titanfall as well. It's all about the exclusive titles. It's, you know, whatever you want, whatever exclusives you are interested in playing, that's the console you're going to get.
But it's like, when they were, like, toting that Killer Instinct was coming out, I was just like, so many fighting games have come out between back then and now, that how is it going to revitalize itself as a game? And I watched it, and I was like, I'm just not impressed whatsoever.
I've never been huge into fighting games and stuff. I mean, I love Smash Brothers Brawl, but I've never been into, like... I've never been into fighting games. Either Microsoft unloaded an entire warehouse on them, or they're just not moving that fast. My store had some Xbox Ones in, so I mean they are slowly shipping them out and whatnot. I bought a used PS2 and packed up my good one, and then I ordered the PS3 bundle this weekend because I have an old PS3 with a small drive and use it as a Blu-ray player for my living room.
I just know how everybody just keeps wishing that one day the consoles will finally be backwards compatible.
Yeah, no way, dude. There's way too much money in not making them backwards compatible.
I know, but dang it.
Which one is getting more run, Xbox One or PS4? The only indication I personally have of that was going into work yesterday and finding out that we had one PS4 and no Xbox Ones. And that was at 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So, our shipment lasted throughout the day. The PS4's lasted longer than the Xbox One. So, my brain says the Xbox One is getting a slightly better run, but that's just at my store.
I mainly blame college kids. It's like, my sister's husband was like saying, he's going to wait about a year, then, like, see what happens during that time. Let all the things crying about.
I know that I want, like, the first game that's coming out next year that I want for the PS4 is the new Infamous game, which is coming out in April. I was originally thinking it was going to be Watch Dogs, which is supposed to come out last month, but then they were like, nope, June. I'm like, ugh. But, so mad. I wanted Watch Dogs, damn it. But I want the Infamous when it comes out in April, so that's when I want to have a PS4.
Yeah.
So it's a couple months to save. It's like, you know, a couple months to save up and whatnot, plus whatever I get for Christmas, which my family is like, oh, what stuff do you want from, you know? That was hilarious. Magnetic attraction. I was younger, no one called the Sega Genesis. It was always, I got Sega around here. Well, now, yeah. Do people refer to the Xbox 360 as Xbox? Yes, they do, Spooey. It's annoying. Because, like, people who don't know anything about video games come in asking me if we sell Xbox games. I'm like, okay, if you ask me that question, that probably means that you don't know what exactly it is that you're asking. And so I don't know if you're talking about Xbox 360 or original Xbox. Live Show says Sony brags about 1 million sold in North America, and Microsoft brags about 1 million shipped worldwide. Yeah. That's how it ended up going for me with 360 and PS3. Ended up being almost exactly a year from release when I got each system. Luckily, still got the good 60 gigabyte PS3 too. I had the 60 gigabyte, and the backwards compatibility was kind of crap. The sound and the picture got unsynced, like, badly.
Yeah.
It was like playing Ratchet and Clank. I'm like, he said that like 5 minutes ago, dude. Sony sold equals shipped. Still have PS2 games at the GameStop there. Yeah, we have a bin that they all kind of go in. So we do actually have PS2 games.
One day they'll be.
So both of them sold as shipped, at least for the first couple months, like around the Christmas thing. Yeah, sold is going to be shipped because they're not. I remember looking in the computer just a couple days ago, and there was not a single Sony PS3 in any GameStop in the country.
Oh, really?
Or not PS3, PS4. Going back to the PS2 days, they equate sold to we've sold them to a warehouse where they're being stored because they haven't gotten stores yet.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Well, I think for that last level, they really need both of them to go in to be in there. They need. Oh well, he's got some lives, you know. Maybe he can do it.
The controls are just that difficult to maneuver around.
Well, yeah, and it's like I can't even tell what this is.
Timer.
Timer going. Those aren't even seconds. It's like. Needs to at least get this other side. There needs to be Clu Clu Land Pac-Man crossover. Yeah.
No.
Oh. PlayStation's my favorite console. The nice thing about PlayStation was that I had PlayStation 2 at least had a really good third-party support, so the list of games for that system is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And plus, some of my favorite games have a tendency to all be on the PlayStation. Shadow of Colossus.
Downright AB on 2, AB on 1, and you have downright AB on 2. So hit the start on the first one.
Ever want to play a good lesser-known PS1 game? Look for Silent Bomber.
Down, hit start now.
Never heard of that one.
Hit start. Okay. That is, yeah. Is it not working? Dang it.
God of War. God of War, I never really got into. My sister is absolutely obsessed with it. But I tried starting it like 4 times. I have fought that frickin' Hydra at the beginning of the first game like 6 times, and then I get bored and I go do something else. I think it's for me, like, I don't like the long cutscenes in between gameplay. It seems like it breaks up the flow a little bit for me. I'm like, okay, I understand that you have to sit there and just jam the button, just shove the sword into the Minotaur's mouth, but I don't need to see that every single time he fights something. I'm like, just kill the thing and go. I think it's an interesting idea because I like Greek gods. I really like I like the mythology and whatnot. But what sold doesn't mean sold out of the back room for weed. Oh my! I remember I worked at a mall store, actually in this mall. I worked at the. There was when I first got hired at GameStop. I got hired in 2006, dude. That makes me feel old. Anyway, up there there was a GameStop up the stairs, and we had a PSP game come in with a little pack of weed stuck into the side, and we're like, huh. We didn't even actually find it until this old lady like brought it up to the counter. They're like, there's something in this. We're like, oh my. You know what annoyed me? People refer to both God of War and Gears of War as GOW online and never tell them apart. So when everyone was talking about SMB, I would interchange it with Super Monkey Ball to mess with people. Yeah. I've never played God Hand, Maria.
Oh, you've never played God Hand. Oh. It might be a little tough, but it's just the cutscenes are amazing.
Yeah. That game's substandard, that is a long time, but I haven't been there the entire time. I took a 3-year break because I was like, oh, I'm going to go and try a desk job, and it was probably one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my life. But I went and I worked a full-time position at Fifth Third Bank instead for about 3 years. So I actually just got back in. If my brain wasn't built the way that it is, I would have done very well at a desk job. Like, I was actually very good at my job, and if my brain had been wired to work in a sitting down position, I would have done very, very well, but I just couldn't handle it. The weed story was 2000 GameStop in Florence. You know my friend Tina used to run a GameStop down that way. She knows about it. Ask her. I do not know Tina. I don't live in Florence, so I work for the government. Everyone hates me. I got a bit of a panic when I got a letter from the IRS today. I was like, oh my god, but they were actually trying to contact my ex. He used to live there, so I'm like, phew.
What'd you bring?
At least Castlevania, I think. I should hope.
Is light lemon on there? I can get by the mouse.
It's right.
No, fine.
It's Castlevania 3.
What?
He got gold. So I gave him 31 copies of gold last year. Every day I got to yeah, he's in the gold. He's like, gold? He's like, fucking gold! Every version, we explain it, that's the open, the Japanese version. Everyone's know what it is, like even the edition box. Like, oh yeah, you're pretty pretty. Even though it's like, you're pretty pretty. I'm like, gold!
Oh wow, we've got a lot of people in here. Beloved Slacker, Chichio, Dio, Geobuster, Night Soldier, Maria, Pengor, Suv, Spooey, Zack Factor, and Sliva.
You just hit the scroll thing.
What?
You hit that.
Oh. Magic. I think she works at Kenwood or...
Castlevania 3!
Apparently that's actually Castlevania.
Otherwise he's gonna play golf where I'm gonna speedrun Castlevania 3 and he's gonna play golf. Whoever wins.
It took us a little fucking traffic, like raining a little bit there for the idiot.
No fun.
Shiny copy!
Shiny. You can actually see the reflection of the screen in there. Look at that. I think she works at Kenwood or Finneytown. I live around here, so I don't go up to Kenwood that much. Yesterday was my 4-year anniversary at McDonald's. Congrats! It's hard to stay at a place for 4 years these days.
Yeah.
Specifically someplace that's retail or fast food or something like that. I worked for the education department. Previous to that, I worked in a supermarket for 6 years. I worked at a supermarket for a month and a half. I could not do it. Granted, that had nothing to do with the work. The work was fine. The people were absolute.
Yeah. It's like when I worked at a produce section, there was one elderly lady that when you saw her, you ran to the back because she would find like a piece of fruit that had one smudge, and she would ask for like a huge discount on it.
Oh.
And so being around her was like the bane of our existence.
McDonald's patties and just mustard are great for low carb diet. I don't know. I'm not. I feel like this song, things by things, yeah. Mariano, alright. Mariano, yep. What are you, is that ja, yeah.
Oh, we almost completed it.
Aw, see you later, Chichio. Thanks for joining us. Stewie says you guys need to redeem anticipation.
No. No. Not doing that.
Veto.
I'm also not doing B-52 or whatever kind of crap you guys are.
Oh, I see. Ha ha ha. Is there any way to see what level stage they're on? Or is it just like... I did night crew for a year and a half, 11 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., 5 nights a week. Then I worked in the meat department as Billy Frozen soccer guy and meat prepper for 5 days. Then the last year and a half, I worked meat, produce, grocery, GM, dairy, regular frozen between 2 stores. This pain was acting a lot. Yeah, I was in the deli area at mine.
Oh, now they're going to be at level 8 now.
Arizista says I'd rather see a chubby cherub redemption.
I only do that to tick off Daniel. I would gladly do that just to tick off Daniel. Because he always complained about that. He's like, I had to play B-52 a chubby cherub.
Are they still not back? Oh, I think they're up by Jesse. I can't appreciate staying in IT work and able to miss out on a lot of stuff other than retail shops, free games on the side.
out the window. If there is any window, right?
It continues. Go, 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 go. Oh, 9? 9 levels? Oh, well, there it goes. Unexpected bonus level.
Switch over to the splash.
Oh, speed of splash. Okay. So maybe we beat.
I don't know. They were like, oh no, it has another level. Level 9.
Remember where those games had just loops around a million levels?
Yeah.
100 times over.
Coming up with a whole bunch of.
You have to actually play some.
Oh, there we go.
I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Where's the other one? One's the top of your phone.
Is somebody taking over for me or?
Wyatt, are you gonna talk?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Because at some point I am gonna want to go play games. I'm an uber nerd. I like games of all kinds. I like video games.
Wanting to get up?
Huh?
Are you wanting to get
At some point, well, they haven't come back. I'm just gonna want to eventually go play games with them as soon as they get up. Okay. I am going to step out. I'm gonna step out of here. I'll probably say goodbye. What? Is it? Oh my God, it is.
I just thought that's like, you got the extra? Yeah.
Said no.
It's okay, Victoria.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Now you know why she got her name, don't you?
What? No. Okay. Nice to meet you, all the new guys that I haven't seen here before. I will most likely see you at least next week. I'm probably gonna come and say goodbye before I leave and go home. Go home and go back to World of Warcraft. Don't tell anybody I play that.
You're going home?
Not right now.
Oh.
But eventually, I'm gonna go back home and play World of Warcraft.
I have never played World of Warcraft.
Don't start.
It's like smoking.
It is.
People talk about it. My computer.
It is kind of old. Yeah. Well, actually, they just had their 9th. Actually, World of Warcraft just had their 9th anniversary, so it's a year away from 10 years. Yeah. I've been playing it since the second expansion because I'm a geek. But don't start. It's like crack. You keep on you stop for a while. I haven't played since January, and I picked it up again, and I'm like, I'm a horrible human being. I need to go to AA for this crap.
I don't think my computer that I got at home would even be sufficient to run World of Warcraft. I've got such an old laptop. It's 8 years old, and it's still kicking for everything I needed to do. I've yet to replace it. I'm too cheap.
I don't know. It is addictive, Mariano. I'm not gonna deny that. It's like a drug.
Yeah, Savvy, I got that.
I may be more retro than I think. Yay!
I got those family passes to Americana over on Groupon this week. Killer deal. It is awesome. Looks like I'm gonna have the park to myself.
Some goblins in a car. The cars and the mechanical
This is not Castlevania, this is actually golf.
It actually was golf.
Oh no.
They've had the cars and the mechanical stuff for a while because you could be an engineer and you could make like years, but you know. Then they picked out. Then they got goblins.
That is for you. Daniel actually brought up the golf cart that has Castlevania in it.
Yeah. Except it actually was golf.
Yes, that one was actually golf. Sam, I'll definitely get you pictures.
I have the Sky Golem mount. It's cool. Or at least a Sky Golem mount. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about.
Sammy's talking about something I put on my Facebook earlier. I'll have to send you a friend request here in the loop or something.
Hey! You made it! Are they playing games again now?
Some family passes to Americana.
I am going to head off.
Victoria's ditching.
They're still just talking now. Let's go and play.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Or it soon will
He's
be.
going to go warn me when they come over and start playing games
I
again.
said that I scored some family passes to Americana, and a couple people were actually like, what? That place is still open? I'm like, the place has been closed.
Yeah, well, I think it's because they're